What is up, guys? It's Original OC. I'm your host on the Original OC channel, Smartwatch Talk for the Smart Collector, on this Sunday, August 9th. Sunday, August 9th, 2026. It's Talking Watches with OC on this Sunday. I got my cafe, and I'm ready to talk watches. Hey, first of all, a few administrative things to get out of the way. Number one, quick audio check. If you're tuning in, let me know how the audio sounds. Check. Number two, we will be playing copyrighted content during today's broadcast. We do so consistent with the United States copyright laws under fair use. Number three, the views and opinions expressed by anybody in the chat, anybody on the panel, and OC are not, and I repeat, not necessarily the views of the Original OC channel or Original the Brand LLC. And let me remind you that if you have a star next to your name, you are a member. Members are very much appreciated. Feel free to check and see if you have a free member milestone chat. Use those. They are new, brand new for the month of August. If you're not a member, there's a link to become a member. And I'm going to give you guys, I got some updates and random news to share. But first, let me see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 people watching. Actually, only 3 because Mathis left. Mathis isn't here. Woo! All right, let's see who we got in the chat. We've got the co-CEO of the Original OC channel. He's a moderator and a member. Original Mathis, Sunday morning. Let's go. What's up? We got Space Ace in the chat. Not a member, but that's okay. We got Leonardo DiCaprio here under his Yo Leo account. He's a member. Morning OC and chat. So that's, and we got Doc Mick. Got Doc Mick, who's also a member. Hey, OC in chat. Driving to work. I'm on a 2-week stretch and 1 week in today. So today is my hump day. So in other words, got a 2-week stretch of work. Week 1 is complete. Today is the beginning of week 2. Hope you have a great Sunday. Shout out to Florida Crew. Florida Crew is representing strong today. Oh, Mathis is here. Mathis is in the chat. Leave the comps to us. Leave the comps to us. By the way, I haven't watched one of those eBay live auctions in like 2 weeks. Just enough is enough. I'm kind of overloaded on those auctions. If you want me to do a live stream where we go back and cover either Wi-Fi issue, someone jump on the panel. If someone wants to jump on the panel, just in case I get disconnected and you can be on the panel with me, I'll drop a link to the panel here. Or if you want to just shoot the shit, or if you have an unboxing, this is the place. This is the place to be. Boom. The link is pinned, and the pin has been linked. Check it out. What was I about to say? Oh, so I haven't watched. If you want me to cover either the Happy Jewelers eBay live auction or a Vucom eBay live auction, send me a note on Instagram and let me know if you think that's good content. I don't know. I'm pretty much bored of it at this point. I think those guys are destroying themselves. They're making money hand over fist. They're making money hand over fist. They're running. Stop it. Stop it. They don't got the watches. I'm not. My desire to cover a Manny live auction, very low interest. Maybe I'll cover Happy Jewelers or maybe a Vucom auction coming up. But listen, this week was a week of dead watch news. Dead watch news. Yeah, probably not going to cover it. Probably not going to cover those things. Well, Space Ace asks, what are your thoughts on the palm motif dial? That dial is discontinued. He's Space Ace is referring to the palm motif dial on the Rolex Oyster Perpetual Datejust. Pull it up, OC, pull it up. I'm happy to. Let me find a nice image to refresh your recollection. I'll pull an image here from, I'll pull an image from European Watch Company. Shout out to the European Watch Company. Check this out. Boom. How come I can't drag this into a tab? What the hell's up with that? Okay. How about that? Better? Boom. What are my thoughts are, this is a nice dial. It was out for a few years. Thanks, Shamba Basher. It was out for a couple of years, and I think if you got it and you like it, good for you. I mean, it's like any limited Rolex dial. Some are more desirable than others. This one I think is a cool one. Will it stand the test of time? That's the question. Will it stand the test of time? Would I buy one? No, not for me, because I'm not a huge fan of green. I think this is a cool watch. Some people got it. I think some people got it and moved on from it, but go for it. Space Ace, it's not my first choice. I mean, you want to pick something far more versatile. If you don't have a Datejust and you're getting a Datejust for the first time, this is not the one to get. Hey, look at this. No Biggie Sal. Holy smokes. The first official member of the original OC channel way back in 2019. Wow, that's incredible. No Biggie Sal, a member since 2019, member for 22 months. Good morning, OC and chat. Finally catching a live stream. Let's go. And you upvoted. Thank you for upvoting. Let's get to, let's see, there's probably like 6 or 7 people watching. So let's get to 7 upvotes. If there are more upvotes than that already logged, then if you're watching this right now, upvote the live stream. Also, if you're watching this and you hear my voice, we may be live and YouTube starts you at the beginning of the video. So check and see if we're live, and then you can go back and rewatch the rest of this nonsense. But no Biggie Sal, the first official member. I think he and Wayne's World joined the exact same moment before memberships were even announced way back in 2019, before 22 months ago. Anyways, member at the campaign senior consultant level. Awesome. Thank you, No Biggie Sal. Guys, if you're a member, you have a star next to your name, use your member milestone chats. If you're not a member, now is the time. Now is the time. There's memberships. Click on that from a non-Apple device. Don't do it from an Apple device, because you're going to pay a fortune, an absolute fortune, to become a member of this channel on an Apple device. So do it on a non-Apple device. Good summer watch. Now, let's see. We've got Shamba Basher. I need to do some gardening and then you go live. Hey, you can listen and you can garden and listen. You can multitask. We've got St. Peter in the chat. St. Peter, what's up? 100 joules. Awesome. Awesome. He knows I love dessert. He sent a sundae for 100 joules. If you click on the gift box, like right in the chat where you type in a comment, there's the currency icon, like the dollar bill or whatever. And then there's the gift box. With the gift box, you probably have a whole bunch of redeemed joules, and you can use those joules to send gifts. Like this sundae is worth 100 joules. What that means, I'm not quite sure. I think that's 100 joules is like 1/100th of a penny. So it's not very much. I think you get them for free, right? We got CKM for now in the chat, a member. A nice treat. Sundays are nice treats. See, St. Peter sent a sundae, but it's also Sunday. I get it. I get the play on words. I get the pun, if that's a thing. Mr. Tutor to you is in the chat from Nashville. Nashville, Tennessee is in the house. Last official. Nope, you're not a member. You're not a member. Mr. Tutor to you is not a member. Should we time him out? Should we time him out? Nah. Let's keep him. Let's keep him. He's okay. Since Logan isn't here, Logan isn't here, so right now, Mr. Tutor to you is the interim captain of the Nashville crew. Got Brody in the chat. He's a moderator. He's a member, and he's also general counsel of the original OC chat. Maybe he doesn't want people to know that. It's actually not a good thing for him to be publicized. So never mind. Brody says Sunday morning and the dulcet tones of the original OC talking tutor. Awesome. I do have a tutor story to share. Jay from Copenhagen's in the chat. I don't have a non-Apple device. I do own a 5-digit Daytona, though. Jay, you have permission to become a member on an Apple device. You're going to pay a little bit more. I'll be honest. You're going to pay just, I think, like 2 or 3 times more than a non-Apple device member might pay. But I say it's worth it. It could be worth it. Become a member today, Jay. What is the price of a membership in Copenhagen? Let me know in the chat. And then I think the audience will decide whether or not it's a good value. Let us know. Click on the membership link. Let us know what the cheapest membership is in Canadian francs or Copenhagen Deutschmarks or whatever. So, Mr. Tutor to you, interesting story. Let me check. StreamYard is way behind. Okay, I'm back. My Wi-Fi is crap today. So I was in this other chat, and someone posted a comment that said, like, dollar for dollar, like value to value, what's a better watch? A Tudor Black Bay 58 or a Rolex Submariner? Now, listen, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I was a little abrupt in the chat. Okay? Because I have strong feelings about it. I do have strong feelings, but I was in a chat with a bunch of watch nerds. And by watch nerds, I mean these aren't just people who have good watches. These are people who have a lot of bad watches. Like they've got like Oris, and they've got Casio, and like a lot of lower end collectors. It's a pretty big group chat too. So I kind of chimed in. I said, like, under no circumstances should you buy a Tudor Black Bay 58. And I got called out. I got called out as an elitist. Can you believe that? But it is true. I really do think there's no reason whatsoever. One guy chimed in the chat, goes, I have 3 Rolex Submariners, and I'm considering a Black Bay 58. It's like, what? Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your ever-loving mind? If you have 3 Rolex Submariners, the last thing, and I mean the last thing you should ever consider buying is a Tudor Black Bay 58. There is no legitimate reason. I dare you. I dare you in the chat or jump on the panel. Give me a legitimate reason, unless you're buying it as a gift for a nephew that just graduated high school and he doesn't like watches and he doesn't care that your $5,000 investment will be worthless in 2 years. There's no legitimate reason. I mean, especially if you have 3 Submariners, there's no way in hell. Okay, that is the Tudor Black Bay is a drawer watch if I've ever heard it. I don't want to hear these excuses like, well, I'm traveling to Europe and I'm afraid to get robbed, so I'll wear a junker. Come on. Enough is enough, guys. And then someone in the chat, I can't read it verbatim because I don't want to betray the confidentiality of the chat, right? Like, you type something in the chat, it stays in the chat, right? But someone said, buy what you love. Someone said, but that's all it took. That's all it took to send me over the edge. I said, there has been nothing that's done the watch community more harm than the phrase, buy what you like or buy what you love. That's been a disaster for the watch community. No, I mean, that has led to more mistakes on behalf of watch purchasers than almost any other statement. Buy what you go ahead, buy what you love, wear it happily. No. It was such a fucking joke, an absolute joke. And the guy who asked the question he kind of knows my personality, that it's kind of like, I'm going to troll back hard, I trolled back hard. And there's some lightweights in the group. They couldn't handle it. They're like, why are you attacking us? OC's a troll. Why is he attacking Tudor owners? Guys, we now have 11 people watching. 11 people watching. I want to see 11 likes on this live stream. Do it right now. If you're watching right now and you haven't hit the thumbs up icon, meaning if you're on the laptop, you got to click it with your mouse. If you have some kind of touchscreen device like an Apple iPhone or some kind of mobile device, tap the thumbs up. But yeah, Tudor is not an acceptable watch to buy unless you're a Tudor, like you have a huge Tudor collection like Mr. Tudor to you, and you're going to buy like a vintage Tudor Submariner or something like that. But no, don't buy do not, and I mean do not pay for that slider condition used pre-owned material watch any more than $1,300. And they're dropping. Now, don't even buy them used. Don't even buy them used. Jen G is in the chat. What would be the cost per wear on each one? Listen, that's one thing to consider. And then someone in the chat said, OC, you're going to get this, right? OC, serious question. Do you consider yourself a watch collector or just an investor? Come on. We know the answer to that. We know the answer. The thing is, like, they try to create some of these people, they try to create this false dichotomy, right? Like, if you in any way take into account value retention or cost or asset value preservation or any of these big words like gymnasium, if you factor that in any way, shape, or form into your purchase criteria, then you're not a watch collector. Oh, you're not a true collector. True collectors just buy what they like, and they don't care about price. The fuck out of here. Come on. If you don't look at the price of a watch and think about, okay, if I don't like this watch in 5 years, what would it be worth if I decide to trade it or sell it? If you're not considering that, you are a friggin' idiot. That's absolutely a legitimate criteria or criterion. Do I use singular or plural for that? It's actually a legitimate data point to consider. Okay. But thank you, Gen G, for being in the chat. Yeah, I mean, you do have to calculate cost per wear. So I wrote back, listen, I said, I could use the term investment or value retention, but then like I sent a bunch of you nerds over the edge. God forbid he mentioned the I word investment. Remember, going back to 2022, guys, Britt Pierce declared on behalf of the global watch community that watches are assets. This is something that was not defined. It wasn't clearly established up until 2022. For decades and decades, people wondered, is it an asset? Is it not an asset? And Britt Pierce took the reins. She took the reins. She grabbed the bull by the horns is what she did. And she said, you know what? Watches are assets. I'm declaring it right here and now. From this day forward, all watches will be deemed financial assets on the balance sheet. And she was right. So thank you to Britt Pierce, because without her, we would still be in limbo. We wouldn't know. Is it a liability? Is it considered equity? Where does it fall on the balance sheet? We're not quite sure. Well, now we know it's an asset. Okay. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. If you type in a comment in the chat, I will acknowledge you. I want to make sure I say hi to every single person who types in a comment in the chat. All 13 of you. We're up to 13 viewers, guys, on this Sunday, August 9th. Did I say hi to Shamba Basher? I think I did. What's up, Shamba? Shamba Basher. That sounded a little bit too much like Dirk. Remind me never to do that again. Do not sing the names of the people in the chat. I own 10 Rolexes, and I'm considering the monotone Black Tudor. Awful. Do not do that. Definitely do not do that under any circumstances. Brody says, don't let the Skechers and t-shirts fool you. OC is a hype collector. That's right. Check it out. Got the Skechers. Don't screenshot that. I've got the t-shirt. I've got the McCafe. I'm loving it. And just to top it all off, I got the Oliver Peoples. And boom, the Rolex Daytona. This is a watch that says, you know what? OC is wearing Skechers. He went to McDonald's to get some coffee. He's wearing a t-shirt. And you know what? He can tell you to fuck off, because I'm wearing the Rolex Daytona on Oysterflex, Ever Rose Gold Sundust dial with diamond baguettes. And if you don't like diamonds, then you can. These are not lab-grown diamonds, guys. This isn't a Breitling. These are naturally mined stones. If you don't like it, if you don't like that, you probably don't like this channel. If you don't like Rolex, don't let the door hit you in the ass. This channel is for those who love Rolex and Patek. Shout out to Vacheron, maybe a little bit of AP, Richard Mille, and for investment purposes, because we do care about value retention and asset appreciation, F. And this is in French, by the way, F. Pajan. All right. Are you wearing your Daytona? It's Daytona Sunday. Daytona Sunday. Buying a watch, says Shamba Basher, is a bit like choosing a suitable wife. Don't marry for money, but go where the money is. Interesting distinction. Interesting distinction. MD Chaz is in the chat. What's up, MD Chaz? We are up to, holy crap, the number of viewers keeps going up and up and up. You guys literally have nothing to do on this Sunday. I do have, so that was the tutor story. I think I'm still in trouble. I might get kicked out of that WhatsApp group. There's a chance. I would say the chances are 50-50 that I get kicked out of that WhatsApp group because a lot of the nerds couldn't take it. But believe it or not, they started personal attacks. I criticized Tutor, and they launched into these vicious personal attacks, which are probably justified. To be honest, but it was uncalled for. It's uncalled for. It's uncalled. I mean, listen, I'm not the most attractive guy. I'm probably like a 4 out of 10. But have you seen what other watch collectors look like? I mean, come on. They're way older, they're way balder, and they're way fucking fatter. Okay, so I think at least 60% of any WhatsApp group about watches are people that shouldn't be bringing up people's looks. We're going to keep it spicy. We're going to keep it spicy on today's show. Mike Lewis is in the chat. What's up, Mike? Mike's a car guy. We might be doing a Cars and Chronos show coming up soon. There's some big time car guys that expressed interest in coming on the channel, and I said, yeah, but we're a watch channel. You know that, right? Because there's like this big thing going on between watches and cars and watches. I'm like, yeah, it's cool that you're a car guy, but like, you got to also be a watch guy. So I'm not going to talk to you for 2 hours about just cars. I mean, unless I bring other car people onto the panel, you know, which I may do. Like this guy's like, he's got a Ferrari, and of course Ferrari and an Alpina, and one of those like lifted up Lambos with a like 4-wheel drive Lambo. You know what I'm talking about? It looks like it's like goes in the sand or something. It's like a Lambo Murcielago or Aventador or something like that, but it's like jacked up. Like, I'll come on. Yeah, but that guy's actually a watch guy. But we need car guys who are watch guys. What kind of car do you drive? Asks Mike Lewis. I drive currently a BMW. It's a dad car. It's nothing exciting. Most of you have seen pictures of it. It's a BMW M340i. It's a dad car. I got it in March 31st. Mike Lewis is a car guy. Mike Lewis has, if I recall, the 1979 Indianapolis 500 anniversary edition Pontiac Trans Am. Yeah, with the turbo 4.9. See, I know my cars. I know something about cars. I'm not a complete idiot. I grew up next to a Pontiac dealer. So, and listen, I grew up in the era of Smokey and the Bandit, Cannonball Run. So I know a little something, you know. I can retain a few facts, right? Tobister McDonkey is in the chat. I gotta say hi to Tobister. It's a cool name. He probably goes by Toby, but I never call him Toby. I just don't. He's never given me permission to call him Toby, so I'm going to continue to call him Tobister. OC. I went to the Intersect Micro Brand Watch Show. That sounds painful. That sounds like torture. And now I want to buy a Strom. Do you mean Armstrong? I have too many Rolex. Is that okay? Do I need help? Yeah, you need a consultation if you're considering buying Armstrong. So reach out to me on Instagram. I'll talk you off the ledge. We'll do an intervention. Come on, you don't want to buy Armstrong. Is that what you mean, Armstrong? Because you spelled Strom incorrectly. Yeah, look at this. Look at it. He's flexing. I like when people flex. I like when people flex the hype stuff that they have. AMG GT 63. That's right. Killer car. Killer. 1988, 1989 Turbo Trans Am pace car. Was it 89? I thought it was a 79. That's right. It was an 89. And 2025 Aston Martin Vantage. You bought Archie's old car? No, that's CB in the chat. What's up, CB? No. Archie had a Portimao blue 330i, BMW 330i. I have an M340i. It has the bigger engine. You know, I need to be able to get to McDonald's, very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. I love it. I love the car. It's super fast. It's got the turbo. Inline six with 400 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. Whatever that means. I'm not quite sure what that means, actually. I just think it means it's a good number. Got Watch by Design. I think you mean buy BUY. Buy smart. Money matters. Money does matter. Prices matter. Value retention matters. All that stuff matters, guys. I can't imagine that you guys want to continue to hear me drone on and on and on. This is ridiculous. I have an M340i, not an M3. A lot of the watch dealers drive. I mean, what are the most popular cars that watch dealers drive? Number 1, Porsche GT3 RS. Number 2, Ferrari, any model, but it's usually a hype model. And 3, they usually have as like a second car, a BMW M3 or M4. They just do. I mean, I don't know why they do it. They just have it. What was I saying? Here's a link to you guys don't want to listen to me talk. This is boring. This is ARSM watch talk, guys. And listen, the last thing you want is ARSM watch, whatever that is, watch talk. It's boring. It's boring and inconsequential. Okay, I do have an announcement to make about my watch collection. I have decided, and I'm burying this like 30 minutes into the stream so nobody finds it. But I am divesting, if that's a word. I think it's a financial term. I am divesting my vintage pieces. So I have 3 pieces that I would consider vintage or pseudo vintage. Those are going. I've made the decision. It's painful, but those watches are going away. 2 of them may already be gone, and the third one is in process. It's in process of getting full restoration and service, and then it's going to be auctioned off. So listen, For those of you who are, I buried that little nugget in the middle of the live stream, so nobody will really know. Only the people watching right now, which is like 9 people, will be able to remember that little factoid. Ghost of Yiddish Gambino is also in the chat. He's a member. Do I even want to read his comment? It's full of non-approved brands. No, I'm not going to read it. I usually don't read comments where brands that are not approved are mentioned. Don't take any offense. Shamba Basher wants to know which specific watches. Come on, you guys know you should know my collection by now, Shamba. It's my three oldest watches. My 3 oldest watches are going by the wayside. 2 of them may already be gone. Oh, look at this. We got someone jumping on. Okay, you don't have an avatar. That's okay. Do you want to add an avatar? It should be easy. You should be able to hit edit, like edit name, and then you can like add an avatar. It doesn't have to be your picture, obviously. It's up to you. Is that too much work? I think we're in for a treat. This guy's West Coast crew. He's up early. He's up at 7:41 and a half in the morning. How is that even possible? All right, I'm going to add you anyway. Cool. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. Joining us all the way from Los Angeles, California, Beverly Hills to be exact, ZeeDee.
Good morning.
Yeah, check.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I did. I added an avatar.
Oh, cool. Look at this. Let's see. What do we have here? Oh, Universal Cinema. You haven't given too much away.
It's the Trojan horse from the Odyssey that was parked in front of the Universal Cinema City Walk IMAX theaters. Very cool.
It is very cool. Thank you for adding an avatar. Let the people in the chat try to figure out the meaning of it, if there's any meaning whatsoever to it.
The meaning was that it's the first photo I could find without a family member or a watch I don't own or my face to add to the chat.
Man.
All the WhatsApp chats I'm in automatically add watches to my photo library, so it's problematic because I've got to turn it off.
Oh, they do? Oh, that's awful.
Constantly deleting Seikos from a bunch of these chats that I'm in.
Oh my God. Yeah, funny enough, because I'm not sure if you were on, but I was telling the story about how I was skewered. I was skewered alive in a chat where both you and I are members. And it was funny because then you went to another
incredible.
chat. It was funny. Was I wrong? I mean, listen, tone aside, because I know my tone can be a little visceral, if that's, I don't even know if that's the right term to use. Maybe a little polarizing, but I mean,
I would say that I'm in a bunch of different WhatsApp communities, and without question, that one is a community that definitely skews towards like a broad range of watch collecting, and thus your sentiment was going to be met with pitchforks because it is a big.
I know,
while it's not. Are you wrong? I mean, 50% of the country probably says yes, and then 50% of the country says
I'll take it. No, but the thing is, what annoyed me though, is that the people who were not the entry-level collectors, because like the moderator jumped in, was like, keep in mind that people collect at all levels and they're at all ages and all watches are good and buy what you love. And I mean, I get that sentiment, but what bothered me is that there were a lot of big time collectors with many Rolex in their collection, Patek, expensive independent brands, and they were they were still saying, "Oh yeah, you could get a Tudor." Meanwhile, some of them didn't have Tudor in their collection, but they were happy now to kind of jump on and say, "I have 3 Rolex Submariners, and I would consider a Tudor." Yet you haven't considered it up till now for a reason, right?
Yes. I mean, look, you never know who's online in any of these things or what anybody's going to say, but this is, this is California. We're a very, mellow group of individuals. Everybody likes one another. It's all hippies out here. So you're never going to get the sort of raging, honesty that you would get from someone on the East Coast, a much harder, region.
I'm originally from California. I'm a lover.
I know, I know, I
know,
know, but you've been tainted by the East Coast, by the gray skies
I've
and
been
the hard
manipulated,
winters.
brainwashed.
Out here where all the weather's always nice. Everybody's just looking up at the sky. They don't care what's on your wrist. So, but it was great. Everybody, you just came in. I mean, you're not an active,
Came in
and
hot.
I would say
Yeah.
you're not an active member on this chat. So, just when I always get
Sometimes I
excited
am.
when no,
I
no,
know.
you post some good wrist shots and stuff, but you're not deep in the conversations.
Nope.
And
Well,
although
let me be honest. So a lot of the conversations are pretty bad. Let's be honest.
couldn't agree
So
more. But to see you come in over the top, you must have like had a hole in your day. Was
no,
just
well,
absolutely
it's funny.
hilarious.
There were more comments made in one day than the entire month of July, which I like. And by the way, the last time I chimed in was when the same person who actually he and I have an offline chat, and he agrees with me. He's like, I totally understand your vibe, OC. But it's fun watching how the other people are reacting, and so he kept kind of asking
He
me
wa- he
questions in the chat.
he wanted
Yeah,
to pull it out of you so that you
he
could.
wanted to pull it out, but because he was the same person who asked, "I'm going to Paris, and and I'm afraid, like, what watch should I wear?" And then I think he posted a picture of or someone did, a Tudor on a NATO strap, and that I flew off the handle. I'm like, what? I said, no, don't wear a Tudor. I said, you're in this group, so you probably have some nice watches. Turns out that I said, what do you have that would be a good travel watch that you should be wearing? And he posts a picture of a Patek Philippe Travel Time, $100,000 watch. Like, wait a minute, you have a Travel Time, and you're not going to wear that when you're traveling? Get the
Yeah.
fuck out of town. So yeah, but it was fun. It was fun. Listen, be careful about buying Tudor, guys. They're not, because it got vulgar. There were personal attacks, ZeeDee.
There really were.
I know,
crazy.
and I didn't attack anybody personally, did I?
Well, you're attacking their, their very being. You're attacking their very being and their essence by sort of, telling them they have terrible taste and are idiots for buying that watch.
Well, I love the dichotomy of, like, if you in any way consider the price of the watch and the fact that it might go up and down in value, you're not a real true watch collector. Always buy what you love, regardless of the price. Don't worry about how much you lose. Like, get the fuck out. I mean, you got to as long as you know what you're doing, consider it as a data point. If you dismiss it and say, you know what, I'm buying a Breguet Tourbillon, I'm buying a Blancpain, I'm buying a Pan, whatever, and I know that if, God forbid, I ever want to get rid of this or trade it or whatever, this is what I will get, and you still go ahead and do it, great. But to say don't consider that at all, just look at something, and if it's aesthetically pleasing and it fits you, then forget about the price is the price, and don't worry about what it's worth. I mean, come on.
I have to say, I tried on the Tudor Pelagos 39 titanium yesterday.
Stop it.
Absolutely great at, probably at a discount, sub $5,000 watch, titanium bracelet. Absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic watch. Check out more watches at delraywatch.com. Link in the description below.
I sometimes moonlight for what's his face down there in Delray. He's always got random shit to sell. Elise Nardan.
Weird stuff. So just real quick, Tobister said no, Strom, not Armstrong, a micro brand from Norway, Swiss made Grand Sepo, $2,000 watch. Tobister, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Come on, don't fuck around you know, if you're trying to trigger me, it's actually working. Don't buy these brands. Brand from Norway. Come on, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You don't
That's
got the
actually
watches. I mean,
that's actually the perfect price point to buy something from Norway.
no, it is because it's worthless. It's worthless after you buy it. Don't throw away $2,000.
It is that is true. Well, you can always sell these things on eBay, but it's such a pain in the ass to sell stuff.
So I have some news to share, and it is like of my 3 quasi vintage, pseudo vintage pieces, 2 of them are already gone.
Oh wow!
And one's left.
The Midas. I don't know. I don't know what the other ones were. The only one I could think of in your collection that's was a Midas.
Yeah, I'll let you guys figure it out. I'll let the people who really pay attention to the channel figure it out. Hey, Guitars and Chronos, what's up? Guitars Chronos, good to see you in the chat.
Well, I freed up some capital as well.
Oh no.
I did because I was looking to pick up something new. Let's see. Yeah. And so we have a new thing under this book here and on my Mahjong table.
Is it too much trouble for you to turn the phone 90 degrees to your left? Is that possible?
I think so. Let's see.
Keep it the same way where you had it.
Okay.
Yeah, same camera.
Sorry.
No worries.
Back.
So you're not a professional broadcaster like I am.
I'm not.
Although your audio sounds crisp and clean, better than 90% of other YouTubers who jump on.
Let's see, where is this?
Okay, here. Hold on.
I'll
put you in the back.
One sec.
Yeah, want me to put you in the back room?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. All right, cool. Just to make sure. All right, you're good. All right, you're back.
Back.
We're gonna turn it. It's facing the right direction. Just turn it landscape.
Okay. Let's see.
There you go. And leave it there. That didn't work. Oh, it did work. Perfect. You got it. Okay, wait a minute. Wait, what do we got here? Is this Mahjong? What kind of Scrabble? What kind of game is this?
Correct. Mahjong. Great game.
Oh, really? Wow.
Absolutely.
From which countries does that originally hail?
China, I think. Like Chinese. Using a gimbal today. It's not working particularly well.
Yep. Quick question from Mike Lewis in the chat. Oh, he retracted it. Okay, he retracted it. So I won't pull it up. Mike, if you want to retype it, feel free, but sorry. If the comments retracted, I try not to pull it up. Okay, so you got Mahjong in the background. You've got some kind of Longa book or something over it because it's like a gray book. I assume that's like a Longa catalog. What you're doing with a Longa catalog?
Laurent Ferrier catalog.
ZeeDee. ZeeDee is an actual collector, and he has means, which is like a double problem because he likes watches and he's got the means to purchase watches, which is bad. Okay, so guys,
but you know what? Everybody has different levels of means, and we are in the Brody cost per wear business, and so sometimes you consolidate things, which I do often in order to move things around in order to pick up new pieces, which is exactly what happened here.
Yep. I mean, listen, 2025, 2026 are the years. It's a time for consolidation. It's a time to reflect. As Brody would say, assess your cost per wear, go to the spreadsheet and figure out what watches you're not wearing. What, if you have assets that can be deployed better, then please do so. Guys, if you're watching this right now and you're part of a WhatsApp group, please drop this link, copy and paste this, share the stream to people in your WhatsApp group. Let them know that we're about to do a surprise unboxing with the West Coast crew. Let them know, surprise unplanned unboxing live right now on the Original OC channel. Okay, so you can you talk about which pieces you
I moved on from a Rolex Datejust
See, you know what
and
we know what we're gonna do is we're gonna calculate values,
yeah,
right?
a
And we're
Rolex,
gonna
a Rolex Datejust,
let's say just
uh,
$10,000. Okay.
and a Universal Genève tropical pole router.
Hmm. If I'm being generous, that's $5,000, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah, you actually hit that right on the number, and you were a bit light on the Datejust.
Yep. Is it a two-tone Datejust or a steel? ZeeDee, you there?
Oh, yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Was that a
Oh
two-tone
no,
Datejust or steel?
steel.
Ah, okay. Well, you sold it for over 10,000. Pretty
Yep.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Is it fairly new?
20, beginning of 24.
Okay. Well, that didn't last long.
No.
If you're buying a Datejust, guys, make sure you're buying one that's going to last, unless you do what ZeeDee did and you flip it for a profit. I mean, consolidate your collection by using.
By the way, it was
assets.
a great dial. I just ultimately I wasn't wearing it, and when I was thinking about these things sitting in place in safety deposit boxes, not being worn and being chosen every day over other things, it just became why hold on to this, trying to hoard less.
Listen, we need less whores. Fewer whores, guys. Mike Lewis, he re-entered his comment, OC, and I'm going to extend the question to you too, ZeeDee. If you were offered a Tudor Bumblebee chronograph, would you turn it down? It's a high piece right now. Yes, 100% turn it down. ZeeDee?
No, I would absolutely buy it.
Yeah. Listen, did they improve it? They refined the case. They made it slightly slimmer. They made the lugs more elegant. I think they did something with the movement, like they added some kind of silicone or they did something. Good for them. They improved it. But the same people, by the way, who would tell you to buy it now are the same people who told you to buy the old 14 millimeter one. So do they really have any credibility? Probably not.
I don't like the yellow. I've seen it in person. I don't like the yellow. I think the case size is awesome. I would absolutely buy it. Really just, because why not? If it was offered to me, and then I would give it to
and
me.
then
I would
don't give it
immediately
to
sell
anybody.
it.
Give
No,
it,
I'm not
give
giving
it to your dealer.
I would
give it to your dealer.
I would sell it. A good friend of mine really wants it, and I would flip it to him for cost, and that would be that.
Sweet. See, that's what this community is all about. The selflessness. It's so heartwarming, and I do mean that. This Guitarist Chronos, I hope he's referring to your unboxing. Yeah, that would be a strange twist. I don't think it's going to be, because you would never waste this much time.
No,
on a Tudor.
I've revealed a Tudor on this channel before, but I did not unbox it. It was a wrist reveal as during a live stream.
Let's Get It is a new member, or not a new member, but a new commenter in the chat. Do you have a nice shoe collection? No, I do not. I do not. A lot of people in the watch community also have nice shoe collections, and they're also hoarders. So like they'll have like whatever, the Dunks and Air Jordans and all this stuff, and they never wear them. I mean, it's like literally like a big closet of like 200 pairs of shoes, and they never wear them. What about you? You a big shoe guy?
I went through that phase, yes, in my 20 and my 30s. Yeah, I still have a bunch left, but I never got like good at it, like getting all these sneakers with the bots and like buying these things and Nike drops and all that sort of shit.
Yep.
In that world, I really bought what I liked. I will tell you that.
Well, yeah, because like it's a $200 or $300 pair of shoes. You're not. I mean, but are you buying them secondary, like for like?
Never. No.
Never. Okay, got it.
Couldn't care less about that.
Good. We got EHL just back from New York City today. Welcome back, EHL. He's a member, he or she. Brody says, "Hey, ZeeDee." Brody, head captain of the LA Crew. Okay, so you got rid of approximately $17,000 worth of watches,
mm-hmm.
And you decided at the same time to buy something else, or was this, or
No,
did that just kind of like you sold it so you had
I had
extra
been
cash?
already considering consolidating these two watches in mind to just like have some extra cash for towards the end of the year, just depending upon what came out, if there was
Mhm.
anything I wanted to try to jump on. And as I was already thinking about doing this, and had like started to like reach out to people to unload the pieces, I got a text on
Mm.
Tuesday asking if um, I was around this week, and lo and behold, I was, and so I made a time to go see what was in store.
Mm. Nice. Are you around this week is a good message, unless it's something that you didn't request. So, but this was a requested piece.
This was a requested piece, and I will say this is going to be this is going to be controversial. I don't know, controversial. This is not going to be beloved by all. I think some people are gonna think this is a, a, a mediocre pickup or question why
Mm.
someone would want this. For some,
Ah.
I happen to be very excited about it. It was what I wanted, and it has hit exactly the spot I was looking for it to.
Is it an IWC yacht club? Yes or no? We're just going to dive. We're going to go pinpoint accuracy. Is it a yacht club?
No,
For my no. Okay, guys in the chat, we have 11 people watching, which is I think pretty close to a record for a Sunday. I would expect to see 11 yes or no questions in the chat. So it can be complication related. It could be material related, like what alloy is it? It could be brand related. Yes or no questions only. Start typing in those questions and I'll pull them up. If you want to really show some appreciation to ZeeDee for coming on the channel, make those questions in the form of a highlighted comment, highlighted in the form of a super chat. Would be just nice to show your symbolic show of appreciation to ZeeDee, but they don't have to be. But yes or no questions. Here we go. This is probably the most interesting and most cutting of the questions for yes or no, and it kind of creates a huge could create a lot of controversy. Is it an approved brand? Yes or no?
yes,
Ooh, holy shit! It's an approved brand, and they're only like 5 approved
and
brands. Listen,
I'm
for the
I'm
sake
going to
for
say
the sake
it's in the original three approved
the
brands.
original 3 approved brands. So the original, let's see, the original 3 approved. Oh shit. I don't even know what the original 3 approved brands are. Is it Rolex, Patek, and AP? Are those the I
Correct.
don't
Those were the three.
holy shit. Okay. So not you don't we were not unboxing Richard Mille today. And this is not going to be an F Pejorn. Got it.
Not today.
Not today.
Richard Mille needs to be withheld for charity drops. I would say it's that big a pickup. Can't just do
This
a
is
Richard Mille on a random Saturday,
can't.
Sunday, whatever it is.
Yep. So whatever day of the week is. That's the sign of someone with too few things on their plate. I get in trouble all the time where I go, "Hey guys, how's it going on this Friday?" They're like, "OC, it's Thursday." I'm like, "Oh, all right." So it is an approved brand. Is VC approved? It is approved because they've had such a great 2025 and a pretty good 2026. They were again voted by the global watch community as brand of the year for 2025. ZeeDee was the one who actually championed them, nominated them, and was on the stream when they won that acclaimed prize from the global watch community. So Vacheron is a great brand. Is it approved in every circumstance? No, but reach out to me. Chances are, if you're rich enough to buy a Vacheron at retail, then you're probably approved. And Vacheron in secondary, you're probably making a good choice as well. Let's see. Is it? There's a very specific guess. Raj G, who's a member of the channel. Good to see Raj G in the chat. Is it the Rolex Oyster Perpetual 100-year anniversary? That hasn't been unboxed anywhere yet. We have seen Muhammad Ali famously unboxed the Jubilee dial, but no one has unboxed an Oyster Perpetual 100-year anniversary. If that's too specific, feel free to pass on the question.
It is not too specific. It is not that watch, although I would very much like that watch, but it is not that watch.
It is not that watch. Good guess. Very specific guess. Watch by Design is in the chat. Is it a Rolex? I love how they skip the brand and they go straight for the model. Hey, Watch by Design. I want you to be more specific. Which land dweller? Is it steel? You have to guess steel, rose gold, platinum, and size. I'm going to be a stickler, guys. I'm going to be a stickler. If you're going to say land dweller, I want you to do the size and the material. All right. So clarify your comment. Space Ace asks, is it a Rolex? Let's not give it away too soon. I don't know what it is, but we don't have to give it away. It's one of the 3 approved brands, guys. So, just be aware your screen went dark, ZeeDee. Okay, cool, you're back. Brody says global. That's right. The global watch community consists of 46 people on a Zoom stream on a random Sunday morning. Well, listen, I think we had maybe 47 people on the stream where we kicked AP out and we put Vacheron in the holy trio. And then we also named them brand of the year. So listen, we had way more people on that stream than we do here. Is it? Here's a good guess. We'll entertain this one. Julius Caesar is a member of the channel. Shout out to all the members, guys. Guys, if you're to show your appreciation for ZeeDee jumping on and doing an unboxing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the link to the memberships. Now is an incredible time to upgrade, become a member, or upgrade your memberships right now. But please don't do it on an Apple device. You'll get charged a fortune if you do it on Apple, but do it on a non-Apple device. Upgrade your memberships, guys. ZeeDee's a member. If you have a star next to your name, you're a member. If you don't have a star next to your name, become a member. Are the Mangin tiles a clue?
No.
Although, but that's so clever. That is so clever because because it would have been, if that were the case, it probably would have been like a Jubilee dial Oyster Perpetual, right? Very, very smart. One of the most clever questions. The audience is so smart. When I say, listen, this channel is Smart Watch Talk for the Smart Collector, it really does codify very succinctly what this channel is all about, because the people who watch are the best collectors. You had a comment?
No, great question.
Nope. All right, cool. Guitars Chronos. Is it a Patek Philippe Aquanaut? Yes or no?
No.
Watch by Design. Is it a platinum 36 millimeter Rolex Land Dweller? Yes or no?
No.
Nope. Thank you for the specificity. I appreciate it. Oh, here we go.
That would be a big unboxing.
Yeah. And by the way, there's actually 2 versions of that. There's one with a fluted bezel and one with a TBR trapeze invisible
diamonds.
set. So I could have actually gotten you to drill down even further, but I didn't. But here's a good one. Does the watch feature a black dial?
No.
Wow. Interesting. That is, guys, do not type in guesses. This is where you have to use your noggin. Use your noggin, guys. Don't type in guesses where the watch has a black dial. So it's like, did he get a Batman? No, he didn't get a Batman. Okay. Brody's not asking a question. He's just going to declare, I'm going to say it's a Rolex. That's not a question. So thank you, Brody. He's going out on a limb. It's like, I don't even have to ask. I'm just going to say it's a Rolex. And when we unbox it, I can be right or wrong. Is it a, Guitars Chronos has to be a yes or no question. Please restate in the form of a yes or no question. EHL says, picked up an AP Swatch Royal Pop. By the way, would you consider that at this point flop of the year?
I mean, it's like $400, like whatever, you know.
I know it's a whatever, but I mean, hasn't it completely escaped the consciousness of most serious collectors? Like, I mean, it only came out a couple of months ago, right?
Yes,
Now it's
I
like
would say that.
it has
I would
completely
say,
like it's invisible. No one cares. A fuck gives two shits about it now, right?
well, by making it a pocket watch, which is what they needed to do because it, is a Royal Oak. Otherwise, it's you just ostensibly eliminated the vast majority of people who would have picked something up for fun and just been able to put it on their wrist. I know a guy who has it, who went out and got like the Delug strap and wears it. It's like stupid and fun and cost him $600, but that's the only one I've ever seen in person, ever.
Right.
So I mean I have two, moon swatches myself, and basically everybody I know has a moon swatch. Maybe not you, but everybody I know has a moon swatch. And so, if you're going to compare it to that, yes, it's a complete flop.
Yep. Is it a Vacheron Constantin Overseas Blue? Guitars and Chronos, you weren't listening earlier. It is one of the 3 top approved brands, which means it is either Rolex, a Patek Philippe, or an Audemars Piguet. So,
as much as I love that watch that was asked about, it is sadly too large on my wrist at the big size. And although I am intrigued by this new 35.5 millimeter maroon dial that or purplish dial they just released, but at the larger size, it's too big.
EHL, congratulations on your new beater, the Royal Pop. What color did you get? Let us know what color you got. I bought the strap $10 beforehand. Congratulations. Okay, Jay from Copenhagen, Denmark says, is it the platinum 50th anniversary Patek Philippe Nautilus? Yes or no? By the way, those are being delivered right now. So
really?
like the fact that you say like I got the call, there are a lot of people kind of getting text messages right now saying that they're getting it. So no, that's a no.
I am not. That would be awesome.
That would be incredible. Have you expressed interest in any of the new 50th anniversary not to lie?
No. I mean, that's like
it's
walk outside and say to the earth, I would like someone to hand me a bag with $1 billion. You have the same likelihood of that transpiring for me.
Yeah. I get a lot of people who reach out to me on Instagram asking questions, asking for advice, things like that. Sometimes they want me to help them out with watch purchases. And listen, no disrespect, but if someone reaches out to me and this person knows who they are, and they said, can you please introduce me to your AD? I want to, for Rolex. And I said, well, what are you interested in? And the person said, a steel Daytona. And I said, come on. I said, I'm not going to introduce you to my AD and go, oh, here's so-and-so. Can he have a steel Daytona? It's like, it makes me look stupid and it makes you look stupid. So it's like, come on. It's like, I mean, listen, this community is friendly and people help each other out and people refer people, to different dealers and all that stuff. But there's a limit. I mean, there's a reasonable limit. You please, can you please introduce me to, to Patek so I can ask for a Nautilus?
Well, you did. You introduced me to your Patek guy.
So I actually did.
You did, but I would say that I want mine Tiffany stamped. So that you said once I told you I wanted the Nautilus Tiffany stamped. You said, well, that's not a stupid request because they just give those out. So
Tiffany & Co. isn't my dealer, so I can refer people to them and give you the name of somebody to talk to, and it doesn't affect me one way or the other. So they did offer me a watch from Tiffany & Co., but I politely declined. All right, guys. Do people know what this? I don't think we're any closer to knowing what this is, other than it doesn't have a black dial, and it's from one of the three brands. Other than that, we really have no idea. We have no idea. Guitarist Chrono says, so you like small watches. I think Guitarist Kronos is intentionally trolling us. Is it the 100th anniversary OP in 36 millimeter? That question has been asked and answered. Asked and answered. Keep them coming, guys. We have.
I will.
Keep going.
I will. Should I pull from that question and answer part of it?
I mean, the chat is so smart. They should be able to ask yes or no questions in a way that kind of quickly zeroes in. Like, they don't even know the brand at this point, right? Okay, here we go. Brody, question: is it a Rolex?
Yes.
Nice. Okay,
Yes.
so now at least we have a sense of clarity. We're zooming in. We're zeroing in on. Listen, we're reaching for the crown, guys. There's not. Listen, someone was doing a comment the other day, and I said, listen, it's not a West. Nice. It's not a mistake, and it's not a coincidence that 99.9% of the unboxings on this channel and other places too have all been Rolex. You know, I think I said in the chat the other day. It's like the reason why is because people are consolidating their collections. They're concentrating heavily. I mean, heavily on the crown and the cross. Almost everybody we know, if you aren't consolidating your collection and figuring out what pieces have a very high cost per wear, where you have a lot of value kind of sitting, not really helping you from a investment perspective, then you're missing the boat. You're missing the boat. By the way, there's someone said, like, did you notice that there's one particular YouTuber that never hasn't consolidated, like JJ of the Watch Hangout? That guy sold, he's consolidated, he's buying new pieces, he's always making moves. Almost everybody we know in the community is making moves. They're buying, they're selling, they're reassessing. There was one, they said, well, you never noticed that this one guy still has like 20 watches and hasn't sold a single piece. Even when those pieces were worth a lot of money, he had a chance to sell, never sold anything, and refuses to do anything to consolidate his. I said, I don't really have a comment on that. It's really not my business. Does the watch, hey, got Muhammad Ali in the chat. This isn't specific enough, Muhammad Ali. You have to guess the dial color. Okay.
Muhammad Ali, great collector.
Great collector. He's a big fan of the Rolex Oyster Perpetual. I think he has like three or four of them. He has the Tiffany blue. He has the Jubilee dial. He has the green, I think. I think he has maybe another one. So I can't remember exactly. But Muhammad Ali's on a collecting. He's like, he wants to collect all the Oyster Perpetuals. Genji, is it the new Yachtmaster 2? Is it the new Yachtmaster 2? Yes or no?
No.
No. Good guess, Jen. Good guess. Does the watch, does the watch come on with a satin finish bracelet? This is a yes or no question. Does the watch feature, I'm going to modify it. Does the watch feature a fully brushed satinated?
No.
No. I think that rules out the Oyster Perpetual. It might rule out the Oyster Perpetual. That's a very good question, Raj. Very good question. Dear Artifacts in the chat, member of the OC channel. Shout out to all the incredible members. We're over 50 viewers. That makes us the #1 live stream for the weekend here in the watch community. Dear Artifact asks, is it a Med Blue Oyster Perpetual 36 millimeter? Congrats, ZeeDee. Well done. Well, according to that answer to the last question, I think the answer is no, because this watch does not feature a full satin bracelet.
That is accurate.
Is it a steel 36 millimeter Land Dweller? You could be getting close. I don't know. Could be getting close. EHL says, oh, you want to answer? Yes or no?
It is not.
It is not. That doesn't mean it's not a land dweller. It just means it's not a steel 36 millimeter land dweller. And I ZeeDee, do I know what it is?
No, you do
I don't.
not.
I never know. I never know going into these things. Guitars and Chronos. Is it a platinum Daytona? Is it a 126506? That's a medium box, and the platinum Daytona comes in a extra large box. So the answer is no. We've got here's two questions that are kind of similar. EHL asks if it's a Datejust. Let's go with this one first. Esoteric's in the chat. Good to see Esoteric here. Guys, become members. There's a click to become a member in the somewhere in the chat. Does it have a date wheel? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, it does have a date wheel. Okay, that narrows it down. It doesn't really narrow it down because if you think about collections that Rolex has,
gets rid of the date, no date sub. I don't know what else.
Gets rid of the no date sub and it gets
Oyster and the
Oyster
OP.
Perpetual and the 1908.
That
1908
so
has
it does have a date.
Yeah, has a doesn't have a date. Muhammad Ali member. Is it a 36 millimeter Rolex Oyster Perpetual Datejust in steel with the green ombre dial, a Jubilee bracelet, and fluted bezel? Nice specific. Thank you for the specificity, Mohammed. Is it that exact configuration? ZeeDee, yes or no?
No.
No. All right. All right. Got Hot Watcher in the chat. What's up, Hot Watcher? Here's a good one. This one's, I like this one. Guitars of Chronos asks, does it have a fluted bezel?
It does.
It does. Ooh, interesting. So it's a fluted bezel. It has a date wheel. And it doesn't have a black dial. And it's a Rolex. I mean, so like, guys, come on. You should be able to nail it. You should be able to nail it down by now. Julius Caesar, is it a GMT Master 2 Batman? That has a black dial, my friend. Black dial. So your question is disqualified. Disqualified. It's the Tim Taylor, whatever this is. Dear Artifact says, it's the Tim Taylor Datejust 36. My dream Datejust. What's a Tim Taylor Datejust? Help me out. Dear, I don't even know who Tim Taylor is.
I don't know.
It could be. Is it Julius Caesar, member of the channel? Is it a stainless steel Sky Dweller with the mint green dial? Do I require Julius to say either Oyster or Jubilee bracelet? Nah, I think that's pretty good. Is it the Sky Dweller with the mint green dial in stainless steel? Yes or no?
No.
No. No. Did you get any swag at all from your Rolex AD?
I not Rolex swag. I got a nice carry case from their like overall brand.
Don't reveal
the AD brand. Yeah.
Don't reveal because some of the people in the chat are viciously jealous. They're very jealous. They will go. We've seen it happen before. Storming to the AD. Why did you give ZeeDee that watch? I thought I was next. Happens all the time. Dear Artifact says it's white.
I would be surprised if anybody in the community has asked for this.
Oh, interesting. Dear Artifact says it's the Datejust with the white dial with batons. Datejust with white dial and batons in the 36 millimeter.
No.
No. Thank you for playing. Keep the questions coming. EHL, does this watch feature precious metal? Before you answer, think carefully. Does it have precious metal of any kind? So this could be in the center links or the bezel.
Yes.
Does it? So it does have precious metal. I think there was a question earlier about fluted bezel. I think the answer was
Fluted
yes.
makes it always precious metal.
Fluted bezels are always in a precious metal. Typically white gold, but not always in white gold. They could be in yellow gold, rose gold, or even platinum. Is it the Joe Biden Datejust 36? So the Datejust 36, smooth bezel, blue dial, Jubilee bracelet. Yes or no?
No.
No. Pretty good guesses here. Diego's in the chat. Is it a Yachtmaster? That's not specific enough. Thank you very much. If you're guessing Yachtmaster 2, you have to guess yacht. It has to be very specific. Is it a Cookie Monster? So the Cookie Monster has been discontinued. But the Cookie Monster Gen has a black dial, and black dials matter. But we've already ruled out black dial. See, sometimes you don't pay attention and you ask a question and you're not thinking. This is why, people fail tests. They just, they're not thinking straight. Yeah. Oops. Come on. You've been playing along since the beginning. EHL. Does it have yellow gold on the bezel? Yellow gold. So is it a yellow gold bezel?
Yes.
Oh shit. If it's a yellow gold on the bezel, that means it's either a two-tone Datejust, which it could be, two-tone, or it could be a two-tone Sky Dweller. It could be a Day-Date. I don't think a Day-Date would come in a medium box. I think a Day-Date would come in a large box. What else, guys? What else has a yellow gold fluted bezel? Guys, yellow gold fluted bezel. Let those guesses fly. Is it the Datejust 36 fluted bezel, Jubilee bracelet, green ombre dial? I'm going to say two-tone. Is it a two-tone? I'm going to amend your guess, Julius Caesar. Is it the two-tone Datejust 36 with the fluted bezel, Jubilee bracelet, and green ombre dial? I know it's a very specific guess. ZeeDee, yes or no? Let's just hold that for a second. Diego says, is it the Yachtmaster Blue 40 millimeter that has polished center links, but it doesn't have a fluted bezel? Sorry, you're late to the game. Has to have a fluted bezel in yellow gold. Is it the Wilmington? Does it have a Wilmington dial? Yes or no?
No, it's
US. Does it have a US Open?
I love the Carolinas, but no, it does not have a Wilmington dial.
Does not have a Wilmington, Delaware dial. Thank you, Billy. Got Dubai expat in the chat. We're doing an unboxing. Dubai. Listen, let's just do it. There's a time we've had enough guesses. There's the new Rolex box. Let's turn it around the other way. Thank you. Open her up. Let's spin her around. Here we go. It is. Whoa. What do we have here? Two-tone Datejust, stainless steel and yellow gold. This is a steel dial with batons.
Green dial.
Green dial. Wow. So green dial. This is olive green.
This is the new olive green steel two-tone.
Check it out. Two-tone Datejust, green dial, steel and yellow gold, fluted bezel. They're olive green. Congrats, ZeeDee. Wow. Yeah, I think you fooled a lot of people with that. And I think people have been so hyper-focused on the green ombre that they forgot that now that there's been a lot of changes to the Datejust line. in 2026. Hold on a second. This is and this is 36 millimeter.
36. Yep.
Datejust 36. Okay, let me pull it up on the website so we can take a look at it. Let's see here. So here is the Rolex website, and now they came out. They introduced over 100 new Datejust variants in 2026. A lot of them with the new deconstructed style Romans. You passed on that and you went for the traditional loomed baton hour markers and the loom on the hands as well. This retails for $15,900 in the United States, $15,900. And there it is on the wrist, looking absolutely amazing. It's set to the correct time. It's set to the correct date. ZeeDee has reached for the crown and he has attained it. Capoeira's in the chat. Beautiful. Julie Caesar, congrats. Jen G, congrats, ZeeDee. Esoteric, that green is gorgeous. EHL, olive green, I love it. Muhammad Ali, congratulations, ZeeDee. Everybody in the chat absolutely loves it. Yeah. So
thank you, everybody.
Yeah. Did you request it when that specific configuration was kind of first made available?
Yes. So like when they came out with everything this year, obviously there was a lot of press around the new 100-year anniversary and the celebration. I was just sort of cruising their page and I saw this under Datejust and the two-tone thing labeled as new. I had really wanted something in two-tone. And I honestly had wanted something modern in two-tone, but I didn't want rose gold, which I thought had better dials than the yellow gold. And so when I saw this, I got very excited. I love the two-tone white dial. I love the champagne colored dial, but the truth is, like, you can find like neo vintage versions of those watches for probably, like, at this point, $7,000 less or $5,000 less in the secondary market. If you go back to 2010 or something like that. And I didn't really want to buy used. I wanted to buy new. And so I put this down with a couple of the ADs that I have a relationship with. And I got a text earlier in the week, I think it might have been Tuesday, just asking if I was around this week. And I said, yes, I'm around today. And it was before 10 a.m. And my salesperson said, can you come in around 10? And I said, yeah, absolutely. So
you have to drop everything because they have us by the balls. It's unbelievable. These guys, right?
I didn't know what I was getting.
Holy shit! Really? They didn't send you. They didn't include a picture. Or anything,
They didn't include the picture. I was with this place. I had the Bruce Wayne GMT, a med blue OP, and this watch. I knew it wasn't going to be the Bruce Wayne, so I was pretty. I thought it was going to be either one of these two, the OP or this. I was honestly kind of hoping that it was the OP, really just so that I didn't have to spend 17 grand on a Tuesday morning. But when I went in, they did the whole kit and caboodle, the soft reveal, and so I was super excited, and I really love it. It's
soft reveal, which means they bring it on a tray. They bring it on a tray, and then they unfold the felt, and you see it. But then it's like, and that forces 97% of consumers to have to say yes. It looks fantastic on the wrists. I think. Listen, there's a lot of people who've purchased two-tone watches, have two-tone watches in their collection. Most people have the Day-Date. Don't forget that there's also two-tone sports watches that are pretty nice. The two-tone bluesy people know about, and of course the root beer in the GMT Master 2 line are just considered absolutely. Those are two icons in the sports line. But when you go two-tone, it's really the Datejust that carries the carries the flag for Rolex. Shout out to Gen G. Thank you for the 200 Joule Sunshine. Also, earlier in the stream, St. Peter, 100 Joules for the Sunday. Thank you very much. No Biggie Sal, earlier in the stream, member for 22 months at the campaign senior consultant level. That's a very, very high level. I don't even want to tell you how expensive that is per month, but thank you very much. No Biggie Sal, a member for almost 3 years. 22 months at the senior consultant level. Thank you very much, No Biggie Sal. If guys, now's the time to become a member, upgrade your memberships, use your free member milestone chats. We've got over 50 people watching. Number one in the Nielsen ratings again, ZeeDee. The number one watch live stream on YouTube. How did we do it? How did we make that happen? I have no idea.
Well, Rolex is like the NFL. You can always guarantee viewership.
Was it so? Basically, I hitched my star. I looked back because, by the way, I first started doing this shtick about a year and a half ago, where I said, "Listen, buy only Rolex Patek or only buy OC approved brands." Do you think this was me foreshadowing a trend, or was this me jumping on the hype bandwagon and just riding the coattails? So for clicks and views.
I think you were prescient in knowing that this is the appropriate, direction for the what. There you go.
Yeah. People have to look that up in the look it up in the Funk and Wagnalls, guys. Prescient. You have to know how to spell
foresight. You had real foresight.
We've got a lot of new people filtering into the chat. If you're new, guys, I know there's lots of channels out there, but really, if you love the best watch talk, the most boring watch talk, RSML watch talk, then become a member here. There's a link somewhere buried in the chat. What I'll do is I'll drop it again. Please consider becoming a member on a non-Apple device. Let me say hi to a few people. Memberships. Let me just type this in the chat first. Boom. Bad for M. Tommy is in the chat. We got General Shoddy. Great watch. Thank you. Congratulations, ZeeDee. The Dubai expat, who is, by the way, Dubai expat just dropped a video. He just picked up the new 5226, the Patek 5226, and dropped a pretty fantastic video about his Patek journey. So let me just real quick, and you feel free to jump on Dubai Expat. Let me drop a link to his channel. You guys are probably already subscribers. He has over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is like 100 times the number of subscribers that we have here. Awesome piece. Datejust looks best in two-tone. That's an interesting observation. I think, put it this way, of all the models that are available in two-tone in the non-professional line, let's see, are there any other models that are available in two-tone? Oh, there's the Explorer, but that's a sports model. I guess you have to include sports models, right? So the Explorer comes in two-tone, GMT in two-tone, Submariner in two-tone, Yachtmaster, and a lot of models come in. Even the Daytona is available in two-tone, steel and yellow gold. Yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one, guys. I'm glad, ZeeDee, you got up early. I know you usually wake up like around 10:30. So this is very, very early for you. You're muted, by the way, just to let you know. Dubai expat, none of my watches got as many complaints from lady. None of my watches got as many compliments, not complaints. All right. None of my watches got as many compliments, not to be confused with complaints, from ladies, from the ladies. Got compliments from the ladies. This is my two-tone Datejust. If you are going for a date, if you're going for a date, literally, if you're going for a date, like if you want to watch with a date, or you're going for a date, it's the best watch to wear.
the 36 millimeter Rolex to me, on the Jubilee bracelet of, whether it be steel or two tone,
Yeah,
is just like, it's just perfection.
it
I
is. It
just,
is.
and
It is really good. Yeah.
I do. There's a Date Just book, and it's got, as you said, it leads the way for the Date Just, not this dial, but it's the two tone white dial on the cover of, like, I think the official Rolex, or this, sort of agreed upon Rolex Date Just book. So I found that as a very cool
For decades and
signpost.
decades. Yeah, for
Yeah,
decades, and that's the Nick Folds book on the
yeah,
Datejust, right?
yeah, yep, yeah. I think so.
Chat,
Yeah,
or was it Nick Folds, or is it the other guy, Mr. Rolex, whatever his name is, John? Why is the name not coming to me? Yeah, I mean, for decades and decades, the two tone Datejust was the iconic symbol of the perfect Rolex watch, and especially with the champagne dial, it was considered like the de facto standard Rolex watch to have. This one is in the beautiful olive green dial, uh, baton hour markers, yellow gold fluted bezel, yellow gold and steel Jubilee bracelet. EHL makes a good point. When you are talking to your Rolex AD, they don't say two tone; they say steel and gold. Well, Rolex does. Sometimes the ADs, the SAs aren't as formal as that, but yeah, they're supposed to say steel and gold. Steel and gold. The Jubilee bracelet is, I mean, Rolex makes the most comfortable, most reliable, most durable bracelets in the business. They are the best in the business. Look at that. I think the great thing with the other watch that's not quite two tone but similar is the Oyster Perpetual with the silver dial. That actually comes with the yellow gold hands and the yellow gold accented
yeah.
baton
Those
markers.
baton
Yeah,
markers. Yeah, I like that. I
yeah,
like that OP a lot, actually.
yeah.
Not
This
actually,
this this
that
one
one's awesome.
this one also has the yellow gold baton markers and the
Yeah.
yellow gold hands, which really makes the
So
whole watch unified.
there's a lot going on here. Like, you've got yellow gold second hand, the indices, and wrapped in yellow gold. There's like a lot. I mean, it's almost so much that you're like, is it too much? But I really was taken with it, and I think the olives the olive's really nice. I haven't seen it next to what you would say is the mint, a mint colored date chest, but it's got this kind of like nice, kind of darkness towards the center, and it's really, I don't know. I'm really psyched about it.
Yep. Now they do have the olive green with the new deconstructed Romans
I
here.
saw that also. I
Yeah,
was able to try both of those on, in actually a different AD had, both of those, and I just, for me, I just preferred the baton markers.
yeah,
I like, sometimes I like Roman numerals, but I don't love the. I would always choose batons over Roman numerals when it comes to Rolex in the current lineup.
fair enough. For the if you are looking for a steel and gold Rolex Datejust, your dial choices are as follows. You can choose bright black with the new Romans. You can choose the old Wimbledon dial. This has got to be sunset pretty soon. This has been out for, I think, over 10 years. And this one is the only one that doesn't feature the deconstructed Romans. This is the old dial that they carried over. Then they have the olive green with the Romans, the new, well, the ZeeDee. We'll have to call this the ZeeDee going forward because the olive green with the stick. They have the champagne, so classic, the champagne dial, perfect women's watch. Then they also have the white dial, also perfect women's watch. You got the white with the sticks now, which almost looks a little weird. The baton's better. Then you have black diamond in the two tone. You have champagne diamond. You have mother of pearl diamond, and then you start to get to some ones with pave 6 and 9, gem set 6 and 9 in olive green, and also in silver. So those are your options. You got a lot of lot of variety, going from 15,900 all the way up to like 18,700. But the two-tone Datejust have gone up in price. Remember when they used to be around 12,500, maybe 13,000. Now they're up to 15,900.
Well, yeah, I mean, I made money on the Datejust I sold in part because of having it from
The retail,
24.
yep, the retail
Just the
prices.
retail
Yep.
price has just gone really, it's gone up by, I don't know, 700, $800 or something like that.
Over 50 people in the chat. Guys, upvote the live stream. With 50 people watching, I don't want to even have to tell you how many likes we should have. It should just be, you guys should know. You guys should know how many likes we should have. So upvote the live stream. Got John D in the chat. Good morning, fellas. It's OC and ZeeDee, the two hottest initials in the watch world here. ZeeDee in Los Angeles. I'm here in the Northeast, and we just did an amazing unboxing. Congratulations to ZeeDee. John D's in the chat. New York, and your crew in the house. Wow, prices have slowly inched into the upper range for simple. Yeah, this is more.
Yeah, that's why
it's gold.
That's why well, but also it's just like that's why I've always, like I said, I've always wanted something in two-tone. I like gold. It's hard to wear gold, I think, in a lot of metropolitan cities across the country, across the world now. That, two-tone doesn't make it that much easier, but like a little bit. And so, with prices going where they have, you can just, if you want a champagne dial two-tone Datejust, even, or with interesting dials, like, I mean, the kind of, the discontinued dials that are cool, you can really find them for $5K less, when you kind of consider tax, across the internet from really reputable, vintage dealers. So it sort of didn't make sense to me to buy something that you could still get today,
Now let me ask you this.
Point.
This may reveal future unboxing, so you may not want to answer, but
sure.
What are the other possibilities for what this watch could have been when you got the text message?
It could have been a med blue.
Oh yeah,
OP,
med blue Oyster Perpetual in 36 millimeter.
In 36, I've asked for the 100-year, as well in 36.
Okay.
I've asked for the black and gray GMT.
On Jubilee or on a Oyster?
On Oyster, actually.
On Oyster, okay. Cool.
Yeah, and those are the four that I have on my list.
Got it. So all reasonably attainable. I mean, 100th. We still haven't seen an unboxing of a 100th anniversary.
Yeah.
Yet. So that remains to be seen if we'll ever see one in the community. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Yeah. So like, listen, it's great to reach for the crown and attain it. When you attain it, there's no better feeling in the world. So this one, congratulations to you. Great unboxing. Guys, feel free to upvote the stream. Maybe do you guys want me to keep going? Should I keep going? Should I yeah, let's see the on the wrist one more time. Nice. This is the Rolex Oyster Perpetual Datejust in the 36 millimeter size, the Datejust 36, steel and yellow gold. It's got the fluted bezel, the Jubilee bracelet, the beautiful olive green dial. Pretty awesome. All right, I'm going to continue on. Feel free to drop off if you want, or you can hang around. The topics tend to get a little controversial, a little spicy, so you may not want to be seen with me or be on the panel for that. But listen, I'll drop the link. If anybody else wants to jump on, Like, listen, Dubai Expat doesn't give a fuck. He can jump on. He's got a great channel.
I just have to say one thing. As this channel is always tremendous. Dubai Expat is an incredible.
Well, yeah, he creates actually
he
original content. Yeah, I mean, come on.
He's awesome. He's been doing this for a very long time. He continues to just be what appears to be like an actual professional who has a job, who does this on the side, as opposed to
Yep.
someone who like gave up their livelihood and now has to take money from brands to travel around the world. And I've found so many of his videos, beyond just the watches, like fun to engage in and see as he travels through Germany, and all over the world. He's awesome.
Super cool guy. Met up with him in Dubai when I was there last time. Got to hang out with him. We had a dinner with Dubai Expat. Super cool guy. Super nice guy. Listen, I'm in the unique position, one of the few guys that's been in the unique position to have actually met 99% of the people that you see on all of these streams. So, when people say like, oh, when they talk about so-and-so, and they talk about that person abstractly or, from what they've seen on YouTube, 99% of the time I've met these people and hung out with them in real life, sometimes for a long time, like for days and days and days. So I really know these people. So do consider Dubai Expat a good friend. And we're going to go back to Dubai. We'll go back to Dubai and we'll have so much fun again. Along with Mr. Ghost, we'll bring Logan Hall. We'll bring a whole slew of people, to Dubai next year when they eventually do Dubai Watch Week. Is that the name of it? What's it called? Watches. I can't remember the name of the thing, but whatever it is, we'll do it. And there's the link. I'll drop the link again. I mean, 99% of you guys know the Dubai Expat. Very famous guy on YouTube with over 100,000 real subscribers. And you do have to make that distinction. Actual real subscribers. Okay. I'm going to transition now to a new topic. Let's see. These guys, and this is a dealer in the United States. They're in the Northeast. They're called European Watch Company. They did a video where they picked a whole bunch of Rolex Daytonas and they decided to rank them. So that grid that these guys put up, like Nico or whatever, and it's like they rank them like top tier or A, B, C, D or whatever. These guys did that. And I think it's worth going through this and seeing how did they rate some of these watches, and do we agree? Let's give it a roll and see. Let's see. Hold on a second here. Let me see. Can you hear audio? Yes or no? Did you hear that? Or no? ZeeDee? Did you guys hear that? Yes or no? Because I may have to let me do this. Disconnect. And let's reshare. Reshare the screen. Boom. Now let's play it.
So this was the first automatic Daytona. Rolex at the time did not make their own automatic chronograph.
I can't hear anything, by the way.
You can't hear it? Guys in the chat, can you hear it? Yes or no? Can you hear me, ZeeDee? Okay. That's a StreamYard issue with Apple devices. Sorry about that. ZeeDee, thank you for coming on. Thank you for the unboxing. Really, really appreciate that. You can try to jump on again if you want. If anybody wants to jump on, here we go. Here's the link to join the panel. Thank you, Julius. Thank you for confirming you can hear the video. Awesome. Do you guys, I'll do this. I'll give you guys a choice. Do you want me to do watch talk, or do you want something other than Watch Talk? Do you want Watch Talk, or do you want like something like a little better? We could do Watch Talk. We can go through this video. We could talk about the Rolex Daytona, or we can. Well, here's the other. Here's a couple other choices, right? We could do this, where we cover, this, and this is the Roman Scharf, Adrian Taskin podcast, right? And they talk a lot about authenticating watches. So it's like a 5-minute clip where they talk about authenticating watches, or we do Watch Talk. Dubai Expat says Watch Talk. John D, he's a watch guy. He didn't get to see this one, so he probably wants a Watch Talk as well. There's 14 people watching. Let's wait for a couple more people to chime in. Do you want Watch Talk, or do you want, it's not really drama talk, but more like reaction videos. Doo-doo-doo. All right. Everyone fell asleep, which is cool. That's all right. Let's go through this. Well, Daytona's, guys. Daytona Sunday, after all, right? Daytona Sunday.
Rolex at the time did not make their own automatic chronograph. Right. So they turned to a company that was basically on life support.
I was going to say, the fact that
Zenith Daytona, where does this rank? By the way, shout out to European Watch Company. I'm just going to drop the link to their channel in the chat. If anybody from European Watch Company is listening, feel free to jump on the channel. There's a link to join the panel in the chat. Boom, there's a link to European Watch Co. or European Watch Company. I think this is pretty high up.
Rolex chose to use the Zenith move.
This is one of the most iconic Rolex Daytona models of the modern era. The Zenith Daytona, stainless steel bezel with the white dial.
In their Daytona at the time,
Saved that company.
Saved the brand. And also,
Great story.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, you should read the history.
Did it save? I'm not sure if you can say it saved the brand. The brand really didn't need saving, but this is they needed a chronograph and they didn't have the movement. So they reached out to Zenith. They modified it a little bit. They slowed down the hertz so they could get a little bit more power reserve, a little bit more power out of the mainspring.
We can't tell because it's such a great story, and we actually
look at that. The proportions are so good on the Zenith. Of course, the main distinction of the Zenith Daytona is that the middle of the subdials crosses the exact horizontal line in the middle of the watch.
We actually, you know what? I know for a fact that there will be a video in the future coming out with that whole story, very in depth.
Really?
Yeah.
On this YouTube channel?
On this YouTube channel.
Maybe.
Rob.
I'm going to go super quick. So as we go through the models that they discuss, I'm going to be giving it quick ratings. You guys in the chat, if you're going to give it a rating or a score or whatever, just make sure you type in the model and then the score, or the model and the ranking. Because if you just give the ranking, we're not going to know in the chat to which model you are referring. Got the rules?
The good folks at home should like this video and subscribe so that they know when that
subscribe to European Watch Co.
video lands.
You know what, Rob? You're just the master of working in plugs. So yes. But anyways, 16520, either a white dial or a black dial, steel Daytona.
Easy.
Where are you ranking it, Rob?
A tier.
I am going to go ahead and say this is my no veto God tier. S-tier.
You're using it on the first watch.
I'm gonna use it on the first one. I'm coming out of the gate swinging. I'm gonna go all in. I think it is it's such a snapshot of a moment in time where the brand of Rolex was, I think, the story.
So S tier is the top tier, and A tier is the level right below S. S, I think, means like super or whatever.
The connection with Zenith, the connection with how it saved that brand is super interesting. It's
where would you put the Zenith Daytona, the steel Zenith Daytona, on those rankings? S being absolute supreme, and then you have A, B, C, D, and F, or what, or something.
Also just super wearable. It is under the radar. It's super special, but you can still wear it every day.
S.
Boom. S. So it's A, B, C, D, and F. Just regular old grades, but S is at the top for supreme.
Tier.
S
Done.
tier. Okay.
Done. I'll allow it.
He actually said God tier. God tier.
Next up, I'm already regretting. No, I'm kidding.
I would put it. Oh man, I would put this as an A tier. I put this as A tier. It's incredible, but it's not like the most iconic Daytona of all time. It's for me, it's A tier. Guys, what do you think? We've got Nina Abroad in the chat. Welcome, Nina. Become a member. European Watch Co. isn't the only people who can do plugs. I can do endless plugs. Become a member, guys. Good to see you in the chat.
Done. I'll allow it.
Next up, I'm already regretting.
I give it A. I give that one an A.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So a 6263 Big Red Daytona, vintage, obviously. Black
6263 red. Come on. This is way up there. Way up there. For me, it's got to be. This is one of the most iconic ones of all time. This is probably S tier for me. I love the big crown. I prefer pump pushers, believe it or not. But that's it's just a personal choice that I like the pump pushers. There were models that came out with pump pushers, and I actually like the silver dial. My favorite is black bezel, silver dial, black subdials, pump pushers. But that's the I think it's 6239 is the reference, or 6265. I don't know all the Daytonas.
Big Red Daytona, vintage, obviously. Black dial, white subdials.
Yep.
Daytona text over the 6 o'clock
Big
subdial. Big red. This is easy for me.
John D says it has to be S. It has to be S. And John D also says, yeah, the piston pump pushers are tops over the screw down. Wow. That's actually not a good a common or popular opinion. I mean, I would say that probably 90% of collectors and Daytona experts prefer the screw down crown. As a matter of fact, if you look at the Daytona today and over the last 30, 40 years, the Daytona features screw down pushers, so not a popular opinion, but I like the look of the pump pushers. Screw down. The screw down just look a little bit weird to me. They look weird, but this is definitely S class.
Is it really?
Yeah, so easy.
It's hard for me because I really do love a manual wind Daytona, and I love a black dial manually wound Daytona even better. It wouldn't be the exact reference I would choose, but
oh, come on, this is S. This is S.
Regardless, I do really like that watch. However,
A-tier.
I've never had the lust to own one.
Really?
It's more of like a B tier watch for me.
Oh man, that's.
And 6263 is the pump pushers. Or
So-
no, it's the screw downs. It's
screw
the
down.
oyster case.
6263.
Which to me is also like.
But so
it's not the way I would buy it.
6263 for me is the perfect
By the way, I have not watched this video, so like I'm reacting to it live for the first time, like you guys.
blend of modern and
Is
vintage.
that Bakelite or steel?
No, it's steel.
That's the steel
It's-
one. That's bad.
It is
What was the
modern
question?
and
Is that
vintage.
Bakelite or steel?
No, it's steel.
That's the
Oh,
steel
Bakelite or steel. So this is a steel bezel. Oh, okay.
one. That's bad.
It's vintage enough to still feel you get that vintage special,
Yep.
vibe.
Oh, it's definitely vintage. I mean, it's from the 60s, and 60s and 70s, 60s and early 70s, right? The 6263. I don't think it. I mean, it didn't make it into the late 70s. This is a 60s, early 70s model, I believe, right?
But you don't have to worry about it. It's, you don't have to baby it. The only problem now is that it is so valuable. When we both, years ago when we started.
Here. Sounds like you're making my argument for me.
I'm not going to use my veto here. I really love the 6263. I'll allow it. We'll put it in the B tier.
B tier? These guys are crazy. They're crazy. I love that one. I think it's more iconic than the Zenith Daytona.
Saving my veto for a while because God knows you're going to say something really dumb. So next up, another one that we don't have on the tray right now, unfortunately, because we couldn't get the insurance to cover it. No, I'm just kidding. 6239 Paul Newman Daytona.
Oh shit. So my personal preference is I don't love this one, but obviously, see, the thing is, if they're going to bring up all the special iconic Daytonas, then they're all going to be S tier. This one is not my personal favorite. I like the modern Le Mans, but this one, not so much. It just, the dial is weird for me. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the 6239 with that white Paul Newman dial? I'm not a huge fan.
Love that you picked the 6239.
That's the best one.
That's my reference.
Yeah.
This to me is an A tier.
Yeah.
Let's speed this. Let's see if we can speed this up a little bit. We got to speed it up. Let's see if two times is good.
The myth of the Paul Newman and the exotic dial is enough to like.
But even if that myth didn't exist, even if there wasn't a 17 million.
Do 1.5. Playback speed 1.5. Okay.
Auction result, even if there wasn't all of this crazy hype, if it wasn't the watch that really created the vintage watch market in the US, I still would put that as an A tier because
no, you're so wrong. You wouldn't even care about that watch. It wouldn't even be on anybody's radar. It would be the ugly Daytona that nobody wanted. It would be.
Rob, it's not 1980 anymore, dude.
It would be the Steve McQueen Explorer
from the guy who wants a freaking Steve McQueen.
Because it's so
These
cool.
guys need to fight.
These
need to fight.
And that's why they never sold, and that's why they're not out there. But nobody still cares. They're compared to every other vintage Rolex, they're cheap.
We're agreeing, and we're still arguing. Let's put the Paul Newman in the A tier and move the hell on. Nobody cares.
I want to see this come to fisticuffs. Fisticuffs. John D says B tier. What? Come on. Every no crown guard Daytona should be in the A or S tier. I don't know if you can make that blanket statement that every single no crown. There's a lot of references. There, John D. I wouldn't go that far, but I get it. Listen, what else do we got here? What else do we have in this video? Okay. I mean, they get A tier for that one. Let's see. Platinum Daytona. Platinum Daytona is, how are you going to say, all Daytonas are either like S, A, B, or F. Are there any Daytonas that are F? Come on. This Platinum Daytona is iconic, especially with baguettes. It's an A, right? What do they give it? What do they give it? They give it a C. Oh, Platinum Daytona, C. That's not cool. That's not cool, man. Pink Dial Beach Daytona. I think that is a B for me. Beach Dial Pink is a B. They give that one an S. They give the Beach Daytona an S. All right. Next up, the Leopard. The Leopard Daytona. The Leopard's not my favorite. I don't like the diamonds. I don't like the brilliant cut diamonds. I'm going to give that one a D. I'm going to give that one a D. Of Daytona. If you're ranking Daytonas, it's probably a D for me, dog. D for dog. Let's see where they put this one. The Leopard Daytona, they put it in A tier. Leopard Daytona made it to A tier. Great. Now with the John Mayer Daytona, full yellow gold with the green dial. This has to be like either an A or a B, right? The John Mayer. So iconic. It's modern. I think it's A tier. It's so important. Let's see where they rank this one. They put it in the B tier. B tier for the John Mayer Daytona. I'm not. Is it B tier? I guess you can make the case that it's so modern that it doesn't rise to the level of A. I get it. Didn't Nicolas Cage own the Leopard? Yes, he did. He did. We saw it at. Actually met Nicolas Cage in Las Vegas, and I asked him about it. He said he still owned it. We saw it at Bucherer, and we thought that maybe he traded it in, but he told me that he still had it. Whether or not he does, I'm not quite sure. The Rainbow Daytona has got to be an S. I love the Rainbow Daytona. I think it's definitely S tier. So iconic. Come on. Where do they put it? Where do the two guys from European Watch Company put it? They put it as an A. Okay. Oh, and then you have the new turquoise, blue, yellow, gold on Oyster Flex. I'm gonna give this one a D. Not my cup of tea. Plus, it's on Oyster Flex. That doesn't represent the Oyster Flex line to me. Really, Meteorite, I think, would be a better choice. I understand this is rarer. I'm going to give it a D. They gave it a B. B for the new turquoise, blue, yellow, gold. And then we have the mother of pearl with, what do they call this one? I forgot the name of this one.
This is the Sacco. What's the reference?
I don't have it. I didn't write it down.
Serious?
Oh, I'm sorry, Rob. I didn't do the preparation that you wanted me to do.
116578 SACO Sacco. This, like the Leopard,
Sacco, but there's a name for this one with the orange topaz or whatever it is, bezel. I'm not a huge fan of that. Oh, they put that one as S tier. No, it's not S tier. So here's their final rankings. Up in the S tier, they got the Zenith Daytona, and then they also have that the Saku. A tier, the Paul Newman, and the new John Mayer 2.0 and the Rainbow. I don't know about these rankings, guys. I don't know about these rankings. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to reach for the crown, reach for the cross. I'll let you guys enjoy your Sunday. Upvote the stream. Please upvote the stream. If you're not a member, please become a member. There's a link in the chat. We'll catch you on the next one. And congratulations again to ZeeDee unboxing a Rolex on the channel. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Peace out. Love you guys.